Hey guys, it's once again Kreig with.
Once again, honest.
And today we'll be talking about a certain deck that's gonna improve because of the ban list. This deck is called Teledad or Teledad Turbo. And the first card we'll start with is Dark Arm. So once again,
Uh,
honest, what's your opinion on Dark Arm?
well, first of all, they didn't move Dark Arm to 2. I was pretty surprised as a teledad player because Dark Arm doesn't generate as much advantage as it would have,
Yep.
and it's still over. It's still overhyped today because of the impact that it had back then.
Yep.
But I mean, at one, it means that Konami wants Dark Arm to be an advantage card and not a card that is consistent enough to always create destruction. Unlike Judgment Dragon, which is a lot less consistent
Right.
to play.
And Dark Arm, you need exactly 3 Dark Monsters in your deck, so it's pretty hard to summon. And yeah, but his effect is really good. He could basically destroy 3 cards on the field, and yeah, you can't really run Starlight Road because considering that you do that one at a time. Basically, yeah, that could basically clear a field, and you could go for the game right there. And yeah, do you have any other opinions on Dark Arm, or should we move on?
No, it's your generic advantage card. It's not a card that a deck should revolve around, which it works. It just doesn't. It's not as consistent enough to come out all the time.
In some cases, the Diamond Dude Turbo deck, you don't really need Dark Arm, but it does help a lot in some ways. And yeah, let's move on to Destiny Draw. This card, because of the September ban list, it's going to be 3. And yeah, I guess I say it's a pretty good card in a way. So what's your opinion on this? Once again, honest.
Konami's forcing. Well, I wouldn't say forcing, but suggesting strongly that Yu-Gi-Oh players start playing Diamond Dude Turbo, which I would assume goes into the Teledad deck because it seems to be the most flexible that you could run. But I don't know. Konami wants more balance in the game because they nerfed Insectors, they nerfed Windups, they nerfed a lot of other decks, but they want old style decks to come back while balancing the entire game with synchros.
I guess that's
But
just about right. With the Teledad, you could actually synchro too, and I guess exceed in a way. Considering, yeah, we'll talk about that later. And yeah, we'll go to with Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. The deck basically revolves around this card. It's a pretty good card considering that you could, if you mill a spell card, a normal spell card, you could use it without its disadvantage. Like for instance, if you mill a Destiny Draw, you could draw 2 cards without discarding one Destiny Hero. So what do you think about this card?
um, if you were to run Diamond Dude in any deck, you would run 3.
Yeah, of
Once,
course.
once they hit Diamond Dude, while bringing back Destiny Draw, the chances of Teledad coming back again is actually quite low, but we don't have to worry about that because Konami just released the new ban list. And I would suggest not running anything other than Destiny Draw for this card. I mean, you could get the odd Heavy Storm, the odd Dark Hole, the odd staple spell card that could come out, but it's not as necessary as getting out just Destiny Draw would. So I suggest to people building Teledad, don't go towards generic Teledad. Don't try for some weird builds. But I don't know. Like, surprise me, viewers.
But with this card, you could also run Night Beam. Don't you agree? It's like a free MST.
True, but it would have to depend on the meta. It would really depend on how reliant people are on traps now.
Right. I guess in a way, like for instance, decks like Heretics, Chaos Dragons, which are dead right now, but like Light Sworns and all that, they don't really run spells or traps as much as monsters. And I guess in a way, Night Beam may not be suitable.
That is a good card.
Yep. And yeah, we'll move on to Emergency Teleport. This card is going to be not on the list anymore, and yeah, it's a pretty awesome card. You basically get a level 3 or lower psychic monster, which in a teledad deck you probably get Karibon, which is a pretty good tuner, level 2. So what do you think about this?
They brought psychics back because they want psychics to do well after releasing all the support and seeing how everyone didn't play the deck. They wanted a lot of consistency with this strategy because they wanted synchros to be playable but not to be as broken as Xyz, which is why I believe the banlist is quite good because they balance all of the archetypes. We have fusions with heroes, and we have synchros for a lot of plant decks and teledad decks, and we also have Xyz for wind-ups and things like that, which are not dead, surprisingly. I'll explain that later if I have time.
Alright, and yeah, that's our last card for our card discussion on teledad. And once again, do you have anything else to add?
Nope.
Alright, well, this is again OnceagainKreig with OnceagainHonest, and thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe, and if you like the video, like it please, and peace out for now.